Hello everyone and welcome back to part 8, no, 9, good lord, part 9 of Let's Play Hogs of War. So, in this episode we'll be heading on to the next island and going to mission 11, saving Private Ryan. They couldn't help but make a couple references. We'll see that later on. There'll be a couple more. But with the first mission to Charlottesville comes in, this is one of the most unique missions in the game. For kind of the reason that you see in that bottom right picture. There's a shelter surrounded by a minefield. The deal is, one of our pigs is in there. If you look at the minimap, you can see a blue X right in the middle of the map. That is basically this game's way of telling you that pig is held hostage, but we can still use them. So, and you saw the promotion point behind us. We're gonna go ahead and get that in the first turn. And as usual, very recommend to use an engineer. I know probably some people out there, probably some of the speedrunners of this game, can do this without it. Or they don't even get this medal. They probably don't. It's been a while since I watched a speed one in this game. Not many people do it, so. And when they do speed ones, it's always on half health because there's a half health glitch. Well, if you go to multiplayer, and it don't matter if you start the match now, but you go to settings and set the HP to half. I guess I'm just gonna place 2 mines. I don't have time to switch weapons like that. Man, that time ran out fast. But maybe we can get him in the minefield still? No, he's gonna land on the path, freaking turd. Should have thought through while standing. And this is where we start making mistakes, and that's not good. And from what I can tell most time, it will put your gunner class in here most time. You know, honestly, let's just stay in here because they do have a pilot tech that likes to blow him up and into the mines. He's just gonna, I don't know why he's hiding. I think it's because his AI thinks he's in the minefield when he really isn't. It doesn't want to risk moving. So if it does that for the rest of the game, I'm fine. And yes, obvious trees are obvious. Might as well try and take everything we can. Well, I hope in the next game, because like I said last episode, there is a second game in development by a fan team. Hopefully, if Hide is in that game and Pickpocket is back, hopefully you can't steal the Hide. Or if you do steal it, they can't use it. Is he in the minefield? Oh, he landed in the middle of the mines, though. And here's that power tech I was talking about. Oh, bum deal. I thought it was a power tech. Either way, it's still gonna hurt with this. Why isn't he using a mortar? Oh, don't knock me into the mines. Thank you. Our medics gonna have some work to do, but that's alright. Now let's get up there and see if we can take out steal more weapons from this other sniper who hasn't taken a turn yet. Let's see what we can do here. Got the thing we needed. I'm just gonna leave him with poison gas because that's not too dangerous. Gonna pick up this over here, and since we have a couple more of these, let's take some of his weapons. Bazooka. And try it. Nice. And I don't know if I'm gonna try and fit 2 missions into this episode. It depends on how long this first one goes. because I will remember the second mission. The next mission after this is long. And at that, it's kind of difficult. And as you can see here, we get 3 rifle bursts and a tranquilizer added to our arsenal. And the tranquilizer is a really nice thing. Because instead of having to take weapons for a free turn, you just shoot them with the tranquilizer. If the pig that is tranquilized gets healed, the effect will get taken off them, but you can almost always expect the AI to never do that, because they just don't. Give you one of those. Give you a couple of these. See if we can finish this guy off, since he's in the middle of the minefield. Or we'll knock him out of the minefield, and he'll die anyways. And if you're wondering how to get the pig that's in the shelter in there out, if you blow up the door, good lord, I can't talk today. 2 jetpacks will be sent in on that little concrete walkway he has back there, so he can get out, and you can use those to get that crate way over there. Not the one on the left there, but way out there on top of that pedestal, which is 1 airstrike, which is... I'll show you the problem with that later. When using a airstrike against a sniper or a spy, because you can't see them on the map, so it makes it a little more difficult, but you can still do it. Doesn't make it impossible to hit them. And since he don't have much else to do we have anyone directly next to the door? Hopefully I don't mess this up and I'll just blow up the door instead of my own fella. There we go. And there's the 2 jetpacks. We'll be able to pick those up next turn. And that's why I picked up the health kit, because now he's still at full health.
This is a beautiful moment.
Yeah, that's really beautiful. Now, can we knock you into the minefield? Ooh, we might be able to. Let's see. Ooh. Ah, way back out. Oh well. I believe this one still has his poison gas, so he's still a threat. He's just not doing anything. Well, poison gas ain't too blending, but it's an action he can do. Still has his knife as well, and that's kind of odd to see them use it. Most time they won't, but I mean, obviously sometimes they will, but not all the time. Might as well finish this fella off while we're here. I'm not gonna try and bazooka him because I'll just end up probably doing like 39 damage to him and like 26 to me. So it won't be worth it to do that. Just finish him off.
I don't think I should be here.
And those are 3 airbursts, and I almost never grab them because I get the middle on my first turn. If you want to, go ahead. Just make sure you can get in and out of the minefield in that same turn. Now this fellow down here wasn't hiding. And the one problem is that this guy still has weapons, so we need to finish him off next. So I'm gonna tranquilize him so he don't get another turn. Oh, when he found a mine. He's probably dead. He's way out there in the minefield now. And they have to walk back into the map, which always sets off another mine. Unless they go to the same exact spot. Oh, he's dead if he finds another one. There we go, he's dead. We didn't even need to tranquilize him. But just in case we did.
You have the wrong guy. Oh.
No, you're the one I was aiming at. Even though if you pay attention to the tails, they're 2D. Great little 2D tails. Oh, there it is. I was wondering when that showed up.
Eat this, losers.
Oh no. Oh man, it's too close to use a TNT on. But we have a super shotgun. I want to see if I can knock him into the minefield again. I don't know if this is gonna work because he's probably gonna hit the door and slide off. Nope, there we go. Well, there's only one enemy left. Oh no, there's two. No, this is the only guy left, isn't it? I don't remember. And if you're wondering what that crate is down there, the one where you saw earlier when I was showing you the airstrike, that is 2 guided missiles, which do the same amount of damage as a bazooka or a sniper rifle shot, except with a self-guided missile. You pretty much, it's like a homing missile from Worms. You tell it where to go and you just fire it. And I missed. Oh well. We get 2 jetpacks because they kind of figured you'd miss once. And you can drop off the jetpack at any time, and you can actually use the jetpack's explosion there to cause an extra 20 damage. And let's see, where did he hide? Let's go ahead and finish him. Well, maybe, I don't know if this will, but it's gonna do some damage at least. Oh no, he's dead. And there we go, that's mission 11. We saved Private Ryan. Now we'll be heading into mission 12 because that mission did not take as long as I thought it would. Although it still took a little longer than it should have, but well. Long upload isn't that bad neither. It just means it's gonna take a while to process and all that. And we're just one short of upgrading a fella. But it's called Just Deserts. I love the comedy. But this mission is also rather unique because it actually is the first mission to introduce vehicles. There are vehicles in this game, but this is the only offensive vehicle that pops up in the campaign. Because later on we'll see there's a total of 3 vehicles in the campaign. But there's a total of 4 in the game. The ones that pop up here, as you can read there from the War Office, a battalion of our tanks has been pinched. This mission is the only mission in the campaign to have tanks. We have 3 of our own, and the enemy has 3 of ours that they took, I suppose. Well, I'm going to go ahead and take them back. Our mission to get the promotion point is to destroy the 3 tanks that are in the enemy's base. So where they're all at right now, the best way to do this is just to go ahead and take the tanks yourself since they don't start in them. Although the thing I kind of like to do here is, if you do alright on this first turn, you can damage all 3 of these power attacks. You press triangle to get in, triangle to get out, and I did not mean to get in it. I'm going to come over here, grab my TNT, place it in his face. And there we go. We got 20 damage on him because we hit him with the tank, because it does cause damage. And the TNT and the mine go off. And there are 2 spies hidden away. And you really want to take these tanks for yourselves because the AI is pretty accurate with them, which sucks. And as you can see there, tanks have 150 health. And, well, that's more than any other thing we've seen so far. I believe there's only actually one thing in the campaign that actually gets more health than the tanks. But I'll go ahead and explain the other vehicles that pop up because we won't be using them. Well, I don't know if I can move. I can turn. So I'm just gonna go ahead and shoot over you. And the airburst is different for the tank. It's a lot more concentrated. So it does a lot more damage if you're not that accurate still. Anyways though, the other 2 vehicles, the next one we'll see will pop up in mission 15. Which is actually a pretty quick and easy mission to do. And there's no reason for the vehicle to be there, but it's there. But it is called a duck. And I'm not sure how much health it has because I've never actually used it. I've seen people use it, but I've never used it myself. And that's kind of surprising. He shot the bridge. That is odd. But okay, I'll tell you. But the duck is a vehicle that can drive on land, but can actually drive over water as well. But the way you get to it is either jetpacking to it or swimming to it. So there's no point to get it. Well, we didn't take anything useful. Let's go and aim at that spy over there. And the next vehicle we'll see after that is in mission 19, so there's going to be a while before we see that one. But it is... there are 3 of them actually in that mission, but your goal is to destroy them in that mission, so there's not much point to getting in them. But they are called trucks. You know, just straight up called a truck. There's no weapons in it. The only thing in the truck and the duck, I know that sounds weird, but that's the name of the vehicles. The only thing you can do with them, if you have more than 1 pig in there, there's a thing in them called eject pig. So if you select that, you have to have more than 1 pig in there. If you don't have more than 1 pig in there, you can't select it. But if you have like 2 pigs in there, you can select it and eject the other pig. It's not very useful at all. Surprised it's even a thing. And that somehow stole. Okay, he should have no weapons left. Let's just finish him off. Actually, I don't know how low he is, so I'll shoot him in the back. And if you're in a tank when it explodes, it does 40 damage to you. So it's a bit more dangerous. And that's gonna hurt too. Ouch. Yeah, he's gonna need some healing. Now, is he gonna take a turn? Okay, so they act like they are on top of a... If you have the enemy on top of an occupied building by one of your teammates, they will usually skip their turn. So if that happens, If that happens, you get a free turn. Sorry, the camera just slipped a little bit, so. Well, let's continue on our merry way, and this mission's going a lot better than it usually does. The enemy has no backup here, so the 5 enemies that spawn on the map is what you face. So again, it's not that bad. Let's just go ahead and get you back to full health. That tank has enough health. And you can't heal the tanks as far as I'm aware. I assume not. And most time they will attack the biggest threat on the map, which is obviously tanks at this point. Let's see if we can squeeze this in here. Just get out of the tank. Well, there's not much we can do. I don't know why I did this to myself and waited that long, but he only has 1 health now, so he's gonna be an easy thing to send off. He shouldn't have any weapons, so he should hide. Thank you. I could have attacked the other pig now that I look at it. Actually. Oh yeah, and that's a glitch. If you have one of those weapons selected when you get it out, it will glitch out and stay like that on your screen. So just... There we go. He's done. There's no point in getting the tank. So let's just do what he did to our tank. And the flamethrower, as you saw when he was using it on our vehicle there, is crazy good against any type of vehicle or buildings the enemies can get into. I pushed him through the tank. Okay, now he's through the tank. How much health does he have left? 34. He'll probably get in the tank now. Or not. He's gonna blow up both tanks here. Or just one, maybe. I don't know. No, he's gonna blow that one up. And in turn kill himself. And I know this sounds stupid, but we have to finish it off. Just to complete the mission. And that we have to pick up as soon as we can. Hopefully he doesn't. That is a very dangerous crate. And if he grabs it, we'll probably have a couple dead pigs. Oh, don't you do it. Just hide. Thank you. Okay, we need to go grab that. Now. Shut up, sir. You gotta give me time to get it. The reason this crate is so dangerous is, you can probably guess, it's an airstrike. They give you a lot of airstrikes and crates on this island. Because I believe if we wait a couple more turns, actually, we'll get another one. And now that that's off the map, and the other one spawns in our base, you'll probably see it here. For much longer, it'll probably spawn in. Alright. All kind of damage. So I'm gonna kind of stand here in the middle. Because when I switch to my medic, I'm going to try and heal everyone up here. Because they're all kind of damaged. And as far as I'm aware, they don't know how to use the bridges. So they shouldn't be able to get to that other airstrike that spawns in. And if they can, it'll probably be while I'm recording this that it shows that they can. I want to pull my pipe pants. It's just you gotta give me time to get my engineer going and hopefully be able to heal them up so they can take a shot. There we go. Okay, not quite 4 off, but it's enough. I'm going to get it now. It's only 1 promotion point. Later on, we'll be getting 2, 3, couple more than that in a mission. Okay, this path always tricks me. So now that we've done that, oh god. We don't have any mines left, do we? We do. I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try and knock them into the minefield. And there is a bit of a glitch. If you get them on top of a bridge, when they die, if it's over a minefield like this, I don't know what happened with that TNT, but it just fell over. But if you get them on top of this bridge here, like over a minefield, if it's over land, wow, he died. If they're on a bridge that's over land, when they die due to the death animation, the boots will spawn underneath the bridge. But if they're over water, they would do the drowning animation in midair. But I believe the boots will stay on the bridge. Probably something we won't see, but maybe I'll try and show it off in multiplayer when we're all done with this. And we do have enough to upgrade someone once again. And that someone's gonna be Kevin, because the engineer is becoming quite useless at this point. Because the range just is really needed, and they don't have it. So, he's a commando now. The commando is the second to last upgrade. After this, there's 1 more. As you can see there, it takes 8 to get that. So, next time we'll be taking on Glacier Guns. Or Glacier Guns, however you want to pronounce Glacier. And that one is gonna be difficult. But hopefully with our flamethrowers and TNT in hand, it'll be a bit easier than previous times I've tried. With that, I'll see y'all later.